I'm gonna be completely honest. I do not know how this truck runs as good as it does. 0760, 293,000 miles on it. It is a mint inside. Little rust starting on it. But the story on this truck is I bought this truck many years ago. This was my first diesel truck. Bought it with like 90,000 miles on it. It was a one-owner truck before. This truck has no studs in it. Head gasket was redone under warranty many moons ago. Now the long story is, or the long of the short of the long of the short story is that I own this. My dad's truck. He had a 1500 Dodge. His water pump went out. Truck got hot. Wasn't worth really fixing. So he drove this because I had this and another car. So he drove this, really liked it, and asked if he could buy it from me. So that's how I ended up with the 6.4, which was fun while it lasted. But he's kept this thing. He's put some work into it, injectors, miscellaneous stuff. I think I had to read the front end all redone. But nothing major. It's got 293,000 on it. And it is still one of my favorite trucks to drive. Just smooth as can be, man. 6.0s, they don't have a whole lot of power for pulling, but God, they are nice daily drivers. You know, once people start messing with 6.0s and get them to the reliability point, like a lot of diesel shops, you'll see guys there have 6.0s. It's because of how comfortable and easy they are to drive. I'm gonna tell you one thing, this brings back some memories. I delivered back here way back. Way back. I mean, I'm telling you, I had the Chevy when I delivered here. And the 2-car Kaufman. I don't know how they get trucks in and out of here. Well, this will be the last that this thing sees of America. Let's just hope it starts up this morning. Well, looks like this machine has 6,024 hours on it. Hard to see. Alright, I got it to turn on. These buttons are a little worn out. Let's just see if we can get her to fire up here. It's lit. Nice. Battery's gonna die on it. Alright, well these guys got a jump box over here because this thing not enough juice. Yep, looks like we're gonna give her a little sniff here and see if she'll fire up, but she's cold and does not want to fire for us. Well, that thing's pissing hydraulic fluid out, and I know these things got to be somewhat clean when they get loaded up. I don't know if it'll put it in a container or what, but there she is. Last couple days in America. Well, you could say we're hauling something a little different today, can't you? 97 Ford, F350, clean as a whip. Flight Fab kit on it. batteries hidden up under here. Some big 24-inch specialty forged wheels. Nitto trail grapplers. What do we got here? 355 40 24s. So, big meats on her. And the coolest part, if you guys haven't seen this truck before, it is actually Duramax swapped. So it's a 97 with LBZ or LLY in this. I'm not sure, somebody can correct me. But definitely a big project. It's a giveaway truck from Enthusiast. And now it's gonna be headed to the winter, which is actually all the way out in Eureka, Montana. Well, good morning. I'm ready to pick up and just waiting on this truck to move here real quick. Oh man, I want to thank you guys. Somebody made a comment about trying to bleed the power steering on this thing, and I've tried, so it's gonna need a pump, and that's a little noisy. But honestly, I don't notice it as bad as what some other people do. I guess because I drive this thing all the time. It's kind of always been a little loud, but I've tried to bleed it and no real success. So works fine, just a little noisy. I am this XPO truck's actually getting ready to pull out here, so I don't know which way he's gonna go. Yes, I was gonna back up for you, buddy. There you go. Because there's really only one place to park here for trucks. Thankfully, they were smart enough and made a little pull off the main road here, but only one truck can get in and out at a time. So I'm gonna pull in here. I got 2 trucks I'm loading up that are gonna go down south early next week. Probably like, oh shoot, what is he doing? I just dropped the boxes off the front of the tractor they were unloading that XPO truck with. Anyways, I probably head down south Monday, Tuesday, something like that, with a couple trucks. I've never been to this dealer before, so I've got to kind of look up the hours and things like that. I mean, out of all the trucks we've delivered, I've never been to this one. This one goes, I want to say this is the farthest, this is probably the farthest dealer I've been to, which I'm happy. It's 2 trucks in the farthest distance. They pay pretty good. So I'm gonna go in here and get my keys and get my trucks pulled out, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, little 6.2 ET4. Sure what was done to this. I don't know if those are factory tires or not. These are 2024s. There they've got amp steps on them. We got 2 to pick up. And I do like this color. So these got a leveling kit and steps is all these 2 got. They're headed down to Conyers, Georgia. Nope, we're gonna have 3 of these bodies and 1 of those, 2 different stops. So gonna be using just about all of the trailer here today, I assume. Well, we got loaded on Friday. Figure we'll hit the old John Wayne truck wash here and get her cleaned up, get that salt off from this week. This truck sits here. See his truck all the time. Always see it because it's real stretched out. Out of Poolsville. Got a Flying W trailer on there. Flying W, big cattle hauling operation. I'm not sure what their farming situation is, but I know they move a lot of cattle. Let's hop in here and see how he's doing on the old truck. So it really depends where you go, the price of truck washes. Here's 75 truck and trailer for my setup. Some places are a little cheaper. Blue Beacons are a little cheaper, but I mean, it's a real mom and pop place. They always do a good job. If you ever got an issue, there's no attitude. They take care of it, and a lot of times they are pretty busy. But I wanted to get all that salt off and whatnot because I'm headed south next week, and the weather doesn't look like it's going to be too bad. And even if it does rain, at least I got the salt off, and I'll be headed south, so there's not going to be any salt on the road. So try to take care of what we got. You know, running an older truck, it was rust free. You know, it was 99% rust free when I got it. I kind of want to keep it that way, but as much as we run, it's hard sometimes to keep it out of salt. But just if you can get it off as quickly as possible. And that's why we come here. They always do a great job. Got all that salt off. So I've got some maintenance to do on the trailer. There's a light missing there. Well, I took it out because it was broke. Gotta put a tire on this trailer. But that's it for the weekend. Get home, do some maintenance, get ready for next week.